Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today with a fresh, bare, succulent face. I'm highly moisturized, I'm hydrated, I have my serums, my creams, and my oils in. And today I'm going to be doing a chit chat video, a chit chat get ready with me video. I wasn't sure if I should do this because my makeup skills are not on 100, but why not? What's the big deal? It should be easy, right? So today, I don't know what I'm going to be chit-chatting about, but I know I'm going to be talking about something. I get a lot of questions, mostly engineering related, but I'm also starting to get a lot of like personal questions, just a lot of like we want to get to know you more type of questions, which I don't mind. I'm very open to those type of questions as well. So if you have some questions, throw it at me, whatever. I don't mind. I'm going to be recreating a look by Patricia Bright because she's one of my favorite YouTubers. She's a makeup YouTuber sometimes, but that's not really her only thing that she does. But I just love how she slaps the makeup on and she makes it look good, even though she's not like a makeup artist. I'm going to be recreating one of her looks, and it involves a red lip and subtle eyes, which is a look I love. And yeah, I'm going to put a picture here, maybe if I can, of the look I'm trying to recreate. And we're going to be talking along the way, talking about stuff like life, like makeup, beauty, social media, engineering, because we can't escape that on this channel. So just stuff in general. We'll just talk, chit chat, and just go with the flow, if you know what I'm saying. I've got my bag of fun here. This is my whole bag of makeup. It's stacked with so much goodies. This is my other mini bag of makeup that I got from NYX. And then I have my favorite palette, which is the Soft Glam palette from Anastasia. And I bought this other palette just in case I do need it, but it's the limited edition Alice in Wonderland from Urban Decay. I'm still not sure what look I want to do. I know I said I wanted to do the Patricia Bright look, but I'm like, what if I want to do like a wild blue eye, or like blue eyes eyeshadow, or a green? I don't know. Hey, we'll see. I'm just gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna start with primer. I don't know how this goes. Do I show you guys? Should I show you guys? This is the NYX Angel Veil, and it's a primer. So before I put the primer on, I had put my serum from The Ordinary. I put my serum, I put my moisturizer, and I finished off with just a little, like 1-2 drops of Moroccan argan oil. So my face was succulent and hydrated because I drink my water. And now I'm just gonna slap on my primer. So primer is basically just to like, you know, help the foundation and everything go on smoothly. And so it doesn't really clog your pores as much. So yeah. And I'm trying not to be so aggressive in my face. I watched Tracy Ellis Ross when she's like moisturizing her face on her Instagram. I love her, I follow her on Instagram. And she's just always like, my face, it's so delicate. That's the vibe I'm trying to be on. I'm gonna put some on my neck as well because it's gotta blend. How do you guys feel about makeup in general? I know there's a big debate on like whether women should wear makeup or not, which I think is very silly because it's just a means of self-expression, like through just making yourself feel good, wearing makeup, feeling fancy, feeling glamorous. It shouldn't be a big deal, like a big super should we wear or should we not wear type of conversation. And it's mostly guys who are always trying to police women to tell them what to not do. And some women actually, some women also are really not for the cause, and so they cause a whole ruckus. I think I need more foundation. I like makeup. I try to be subtle with mine just because that's what I like, but I also don't mind the people who want to express themselves through like flamboyant makeup or whatever. It's what they like. They're not disturbing anyone. That's how they feel they want to look. So why not? So I'm gonna just hold this. So just a small life update. You guys know that I'm currently working my 9 to 5. I work in a pharmaceutical company, do engineering stuff there, which I'm very grateful for because that's not how I started off. You guys know my whole story of how I came out of school, I couldn't find anything, even though I applied. I tell you, I'm not kidding you, I applied to over like 1,000, almost 2,000 jobs, and I got a handful of interviews. It's hard out here. It's hard out here. So yeah, I came out of school, couldn't get anything, but I decided to work retail because the money's got to come from somewhere. And that's what I would love to tell a lot of people. You can't be too egotistical about the path that awaits you, basically, because you don't know. You can't see into the future. You could do everything right and it still would not align the way you want it to, so you don't know. So if you come out of school, be aggressive in terms of looking for a job, but also be open-minded to understand that you need to also put yourself out there and also work hard. It doesn't have to be the thing you want initially, but eventually you'll get there. So yeah, the way I've started doing my makeup is that I like my foundation to be slightly darker than my skin, so that when I highlight, it's not too overwhelming. Like, because highlight can just like sharpen up a whole look and make it look so extremely bright. So I try to like make sure my foundation base is at least like a bit dark, so that when I do put in like the highlight, it's not like so aggressive in my face. Can you see me like just like, God of mercy. Yeah, and I like makeup also because I still am very good at drawing. I'm very good at drawing. I just don't prioritize like that talent, and it really makes me sad because I really did used to enjoy drawing. I was really good at it in high school. I used to draw my brothers. Like, I'll take the pictures and be able to recreate the same thing. I won competitions, like art competitions, and I was basically really good at it. I was good at art and math. So it was a confusion. It's like, okay, what should we do? It's either one is the other extreme, the other one is the other extreme. Science or art, which was a big issue also for me because it was so confusing. I was so good at the arts and I was also really good at science. When I say science, I'm talking about math because that's mostly the bulk of it, like especially back home in Nigeria. That's like the bulk of it. If you know math, they're just like, oh, science, wonderful. So that was my biggest conflict, like not knowing where I should go and if it has to be one or the other. And it really doesn't have to be one or the other. You really can combine and merge the two together and make it work. You don't have to give up your love for art because you are trying to look like you are so all for science. It's not one or the other. We need both of them to exist, science and arts. And I'm starting to appreciate the arts a lot more. I'm trying to get back into it. It's such a beautiful form of expression, art. Yeah, I definitely want to get back to it because I miss it. It's in me. I feel like it's in me, so I want to do that. Oh, no, this is not my thing. I'm using the Born This Way concealer from Too Faced, and I absolutely love it. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I use this, and I also use the Fenty Beauty contour stick because I like blending the two colors together. So I just put this here, put it on my lid, put it here, under, and on my forehead because I need my forehead to pop. So people will be like, oh, her future is bright. I can see it on her head. That's what I want people to say when they see me. So this is the concealer I'm talking about from Fenty Beauty. It's like a whole contour thing, and I love this whole magnetic stuff. Like, it's so cool. The nerd in me was just like, yes, I love it. I'm gonna be using the Suede Fenty Beauty highlighting stick. Slides, slides. You see it or not? Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna slap it on top of this one, just to add another type of like shade / dimension. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, asking for help. That's another thing I really wanted to talk about. I feel like a lot of people are so scared to ask for help. It's so crazy. I used to be like that too. I just thought I was bothering people. I just thought like, I was just shy or maybe like uncomfortable with the concept of asking for help. My mom always called me out on it. She's like, you know, you can't ask people for help. Why is it that you feel comfortable helping people but you don't feel comfortable asking for help back? I'm just saying, I don't know. But you guys, make sure you're comfortable to ask for help. Especially like with new graduates, that will take you a long way. You need to tell everyone that you're looking for a job. You need to ask everyone for help. You need to put yourself out there. With how competitive it is, And with the growing population of like graduates, it's not going to be easier in terms of job search. So you got to really be proactive and be really open to like talking about this. People can't read your mind. You got to be able to open your mouth and be like, oh, I need help, or can you help me out, or like, can we go for coffee, talk about this, like I really just need some assistance. I'm trying and trying. I don't know, my resume is not, maybe my resume is not like banging enough and it's not getting me into the doors I need to get in. Can you look at my resume for me? Or I saw this job at your company, can you give me a referral? Just basically being open. I think it'll take you a long way. Another thing is confidence. A lot of people don't have confidence or don't know how far confidence would take them. It's easy for me to just say these things, but like I know how hard it is, because I used to be in a place where I didn't feel super confident. It's something you have to like be very aware of and try and work towards making changes to, and just making sure that you are expressing yourself with so much confidence that people treat you as such, because people can smell when you're not confident. They can smell it from a mile away. Like even with like relationships or like with friendships or with work, you can smell when you're not confident, and they use that to judge you. So make sure that with every situation you just like exude confidence, because it plays with people's minds too. It's like a small way, even if on the inside you're dying, just make sure that you're exuding confidence, because it's also like mind games, mind tricks. It plays with your mind too, because you're like, I feel like on the inside I'm dying, but I feel confident, and it mentally starts to make you feel confident for real. And also for the other people who are watching you, they just see like, wow, she's confident, she's exuding confidence, like the way she carries herself, the way she walks, the way she talks, like she's so confident. Inside you're dying. So that could help if you're trying to at least like hit the ground running in terms of like confidence. I'm so aggressive, but it's like, it's okay, it's okay. My face knows I love it, even though I beat it all the time. I don't know why I did this. Do people do this? Like put the concealer here? Okay. Let's just do that, I guess. I'm loving these faces I'm pulling. Oh, did you guys go see the movie Us? It was so beautiful. It's one of those movies you have to watch twice. You have to watch it twice. Like people don't get it. People are like, I don't get it. After the first time, that was me. The first time I watched it, I was like, I don't get it. Like, what's like? I don't get the concept. I don't get it. It ended weirdly. I'm not sure what's going on. But like once you watch it the first time and you get that ending, you need to go back and watch it again from the perspective that you've gained from the ending. When you watch it again, it kind of makes you understand like the whole thing. And like, I'm sorry, there's gonna be spoilers, because by now you should have watched it. The whole like how she was always very paranoid, and she was always scared someone was coming, but she didn't know what, like she wasn't sure. But it's because she could feel like her other self was moving closer and closer and closer, right? So she would know that it was happening. But it also makes you think like, can you really judge a person? So when she was younger, she was living in that awful place, and it's like survival instincts, like it's me or you, right? So she goes and she switches herself with the other girl. But the part that makes me sad is like, you know how horrible it is down there in the other place, so why would you take someone there? Like maybe you could have, like, because she knocked her out, maybe you could have knocked her out and left her there in the mirror house. But you didn't have to take her all the way to that horrible place and then chain her there. But that's just me being very like, it's not fair, it's not nice. But it's a very interesting movie for you to think about, like what people do in desperate times and desperate situations, and how your environment mold a person, because they swapped lives when they were younger, and the one who was living in the horrible place where they were all like crazy, after she swapped lives and she was living in normal circumstances, she became a function of her environment, and like she grew up normal, she grew up thoughtful, nice, sweet, even had children, right? Got married, had children. But the one who was living a normal life and was thrown into that horrible condition, you see how she grew up to become a menace to the world, because she became a function of her environment. And that's how it is most of the time. That's why you gotta surround yourself with good people. You because you are a function of your environment, like literally. And that's why you should also be sympathetic to people. Sometimes when people act a certain type of way, just always trying to understand that maybe it's like, maybe they're a function of their environment. Maybe there's something that has happened in their life because of how they grew up that's making them the way they are. Just a little bit of empathy goes a long way in terms of dealing with your fellow humans, our fellow humans. So I just contoured my nose. Don't know if it's showing. I want a bit more highlight under my eyes. I love this Fenty Beauty, man. Like, Rihanna is doing it for the galdems, all the galdems. Because as a dark skinned girl, me, people rarely make like shades for my contour, like ever. Like, they don't make it, which is so sad because like, do we not need to contour too? Like, include us. But Rihanna just came out like, wham, I'm here, bitches. I'm here to save the day and make shades for everyone. So we thank her for that. Female musicians, they are impressing the hell out of me in terms of like how they're growing and evolving. Like Beyoncé just dropped her series, not a series, sorry, her movie on Netflix, Homecoming. Oh Lord, I live for Beyoncé. She's like the most hardworking person I know. Like, I don't know her, but I wish I did. But like, you guys get my drift. We feel like we know her, so I can talk like this. She's the most hardworking person I know. Like the lengths at which she will go just to perfect her craft is so amazing. It's so amazing. This woman was eating no dairy, no meat, no. What else did she? She cut off so much stuff. No eggs, no this, no that. Basically like almost fruits and veggies. That's all she was eating, just so she could snap back after having those twins and keep to her commitment of performing at Coachella next year. And she did it because she looked amazing. My camera died. So annoying. I was talking about Beyoncé, I think, and the Homecoming before the camera gave up on me. Yeah, I was just saying how she's the most hardworking person I know. She's so disciplined. It's crazy. She's the most disciplined person I know, and discipline is such a virtue that you need to have to be successful. And that has been my motto. My motto for this year has been discipline. I always feel like I would go so far if I was a bit more disciplined, and I know I would go far if I was a bit more disciplined. Right now I'm baking, so what am I supposed to do next? Eyebrows. That's what I'm trying to do. So I've been, this year, I told myself, one of my main goals this year is to whip myself into submission, into useful submission. That's what I say. I'm gonna whip myself into useful submission so I can be a lot more disciplined with everything in life. And so far it's going okay. What I'm doing to make that happen is that I am trying to do small things that will better my life, like in terms of like for example, now what I've been doing is that I wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning to go to the gym. So talk about double blows. Waking up at 5. Who am I? Because before I never used to be able to wake up early at all. Like I had a problem waking up early in the morning. I'm just like, and I used to declare myself a night owl. Like I still am a night owl, because I used to think I function better in the night and I can't wake up in the morning. It's all excuses, to be honest, but it's also a preference. So now I try and force myself to actually wake up early in the morning at 5 to go to the gym. And I've been doing okay so far. I fall off here and there, which is normal. I beat myself up a bit, but not too much, because I'm like, this is how growth is supposed to happen. It's a process, right? As long as you don't stop, you're on the right track. So that's what I'm trying to do to learn discipline. This is oh, it actually works. I see all these YouTubers do this, like the hand thing, and it works. This is a NYX eyebrow pencil. I really like it because I have my shape. That's a good start. So yeah, I've been going to the gym early in the morning to like just learn discipline, because if you can wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning, it means that you never know when your opportunity is going to come by. And if your opportunity comes by and you're not ready, in terms of like, they can't bank on you to be consistent, they can't bank on you to be disciplined for them to give you the big bucks. How are they going to give you the big bucks when they can't bank on you? So that's a wavelength I'm on right now. I know I want to be successful. I know I want to be big. I know I want to I know what my shortcomings are, which is like discipline, consistency, and I'm trying to work on it. And that's how it's supposed to be. So at your moments of self-reflection, really think about it. Like, what can I work on that will make me more successful? That's what you should be thinking of right now, guys. No matter what level you're at, what can I do to be successful? What life skills am I lacking right now that could block me from a potential future blessing? And she looks so good already. I need to finish up quick because like the lighting is gonna just disappear soon because it's what time now, like 4, and the sun, oh my god, today is 4:20, yeah, and I just checked the time and I swear it was 4:20 when I checked the time. Now it's 4:21, but coincidences, isn't that so cute? Anyway. So yeah, in terms of like Beyonce and how hard she's willing to work with already how big she is, she's so big already and so like established, and she still works that hard. And you know why? Because one time in an interview she said she knows how these things go. When you get blessed and you decide that that's when you want to start slacking, she's like, that's when the universe and God decides like, oh, so now you want to slack. I'm gonna like retreat from showering you with excessive blessing because you are not seeing that I'm giving you this opportunity to be a blessing to the world. So she's like, she doesn't stop because she knows how this thing goes. When you take stuff for granted, it's taken away from you. So now I'm just filling in my brows. I don't know if I should do the whole shebang, which is like aligning the brows with like concealer under it. Maybe I would. Looks okay. So I'm gonna just put a little bit of concealer under my eyebrows. I have this weird thing where I love talking in a British accent. Summer's supposed to be coming in Toronto, but once again we are being scammed. Like, I don't know why we always fall for these tricks. Like, always so excited and so happy, especially when like Google changes their Google homepage to be like first day of spring. Everybody's like, yay, first day of spring. Canadians need to treat people who live in Canada. We need to chill. We need to stop getting excited when we see that stuff, or when the raccoon or like mole, what is it? I don't know what the animal is. The thing that comes out, the beaver, I don't know what it is. It comes out from the ground, and apparently that's like the sign that spring is here, and it's always coming out from the ground. Everyone's always clapping like, yay, spring is coming. But like, we're still living in 6 degrees, feels like 2 degrees. Scam. So I've learned to not get too excited. I'm still wearing my winter jacket. No one can finesse me out of my winter jacket right now because it seems very unlikely that it's gonna switch to summer just yet. Would love to be optimistic, but I've been burned one too many times. I've been in Canada for like 8 years, going on 9 years. I know the whole shebang. A lot of people they just get mad and they just like start wearing shorts. They don't care just because they told you that this month is when spring is supposed to be. They're like, I'm going to wear my shorts and my flip-flops and I'm gonna act like it's spring/summer. And what I always tell people, I'm like, over here in Canada, spring is a state of mind. It does not exist. It's a state of mind. Spring and fall, both state of minds. We have literally 9 months of winter and 3 months of like dibble and dabble and some sun. That's what it is. Say it. Tragic. So what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty. My Huda Beauty powder. It's a loose powder. I really like it and it smells amazing. Like, it smells so nice. Fragrance will take you a long way for me. I love it. Love it. I love perfumes. I love like good smells. I love all of that. All of that. So summer plans. I don't think I have many summer plans. I'm trying to buy a car. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to buy a car. I'm just gonna use this to dust my face, to powder my face, and then also like take out the baking. So I'm trying to buy a car finally. I've been a commuter for too long and like I can tell like my body is rejecting the bus life. I'm so over it. I'm so over the delays, then making me shiver and stand in the cold. So now I want to plan, budget, and actually invest in a car, buy a car. The only thing I'm scared of is insurance because I know they're gonna smack me with like the highest insurance because they'll be like, oh, you know, you're a first-time driver. So I already got like a quote from some place and they were mentioning like a ridiculous amount and I wanted to just pass out. Like, maybe I should just stay on the bus. Summer in Toronto is always just amazing basically and I can't wait for that to happen. So excited. This is a Sephora blush. It's in orange because my skin tone does not respond well to all that pinky stuff sometimes. So I'm gonna do like an orangey blush. It's a tip for dark skin girls. Get with the orangey. It's a nice type of orangey, not orangey like Trump orangey. It's a cute orangey. And I've got some color and some depth, some warmth. Okay, that's wonderful. I need to hurry up. My camera's gonna die on me again, and this light is gonna disappear. So now I'm gonna use this palette that I showed you guys. This is the Anastasia one. I'm doing like a nude eye. I'm staying in Toronto this summer. I'm excited for that. I just want to do more, you know. So most people are just waiting for the weather to be better so they can have their spirits lifted and just like be able to do a lot more. But I definitely want to do more. I want to explore Toronto more. I feel like I've lived here for so long, but I still don't know so many places and so many like spots. And people come to visit and they're like, oh, take me around, and I'm just like, I don't know. Can't help you. Oh, I didn't even show you guys what colors I used. So for the outside lid, I used this one, and then for the inside, I used that one to get this subtle nude look. Then I'm gonna put eyeliner because I'm about that life. I love me a good eyeliner. I would love to go on vacation again. Last year I went to Costa Rica and I thought it was the most amazing thing ever. It was so fun. And I want to go there again or somewhere else, just new adventures. You see the difference a good eyeliner will make? Wait, so much powder here. Or just the glow. Oh my god, I need my hair to dry. It's whatever. Yeah, and another thing I'm excited for the summer is Love Island. That's a guilty pleasure of mine. I really love Love Island. I know there's a lot of like, I don't know, a lot of people are very like skeptical as to like the show, if it's actually authentic or not. I just like it because it's a good laugh and it's a good time and it's just enjoyable. It's so funny to watch, like the dynamic of people. I just love it. Love shows. I love shows that have like a tone of like social experiments. That's why I love Big Brother. I love Big Brother so much. I just feel like I wish I could go on Big Brother and like play the social game too, because it's so interesting, right? Like forming alliances in the house, playing games, all to get to the grand prize of $100,000. That's so much money. Dollars. Like, yeah. I'm trying to also eat better. I feel like once things get a little bit busy, sorry guys, this is what I'm using now. So I'm using, yeah, Maybelline. And for the eyeliner, I used this one from NYX, which I absolutely love. It's so good. It's the matte one. But yeah. So I was saying I want to eat a lot better because right now I go in and out of like good eating. Sometimes I'm eating so good and then maybe I get a very busy week and then I just start doing takeout. Like the switch just happens like without me even catching it. And I want to do better for myself and my stomach and my body because summer's here, guys. I'm trying to turn up and take cute ass sexy pictures in the sun, sundresses and all of that shebang. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do now here. I'm gonna just put like this dark brown here, just like under my lower eyelid, just to give it some depth, so it's not like I'm looking too like super highlighted under there. Boom. And put some light in my eye. Now I'm gonna do my lower eyelashes. I wasn't blessed with that much eyelashes, but you gotta work with what you have. Normally I'll put like false lashes as well, but I don't think I'm gonna be doing that in this video because I'm on a time constraint. The camera's looking at me like, you know what I'm about to do. You know I'm about to mess you up and expose you. Just waiting for summer. I'm just trying to do better. I'm trying to be better. I feel like I want to do a lot of outreach in terms of like providing you guys with information, but also like information from all directions, not just engineering. I want to do that. I'm Okay, time for lips, time for lips, time for lips. Oh, it's not gonna do a red lip. But now I can't find my red lip stuff. But I definitely want to be a resource. I want to do a lot of like interviews on my channel, expose you guys to a lot of people, to a lot of information. That's like mainly my number one goal, like to become like that channel that interviews a lot of people. And they're like, oh, let me go check out NM's channel. She probably would have interviewed them because they know about it. I'm the interview girl. Oh wait, highlighter. We can't not do highlighter. Damn. See that? See that? See that? No. Okay, let me see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do like a new lip because we don't have time, guys. So we don't have time. My camera is gonna die soon. But this is the highlighter I use as well from Becca. There you go. Doesn't that look sweet? So I hope you guys enjoyed this chit chat video. I want to end it before this camera embarrasses me and embarrasses my whole ancestors and my family. So thank you guys for watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be doing things like this in the future as well, just a mix of everything. So see you guys again sometime soon. Bye.